Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Today we'll be doing a review of the 2019 Honda Civic Si. We'll do an outside walk around, an inside tour, and take it on a drive.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so since this is the new generation Civic Si, it looks significantly different from the last gen thanks to Honda's all-new design language. I'm a big fan of this look mainly because of the front fascia, and I think it has a perfect blend between modern and aggressive styling. Specific to the Si is the gloss black front grille as well as the badging, which you'll find on the front and rear of the car. One interesting thing you'll notice is the cutouts on the front left grille where the fog lamps are. The reason this cutout only exists on the left side and not the right is due to the car horn regulations. Honda actually had to ensure the car horn sound levels met the decibel requirements, so it's merely for the noise to pass through. Unfortunately, it's not for anything cool like air to easy pass to the intake for the engine. Oh well, but just thought I'd point that out in case you thought it was there for a performance reason. Going on to the side, all Civic SIs come with machine-faced 18-inch alloy wheels with gloss black inserts. Don't worry though, if you're not a fan of these rims, there will be a ton of aftermarket options with this exact bolt pattern for you to make the car your own. Moving on to the back, there's a lot going on here. Starting from the top is the spoiler, which is mounted in an interesting way. I think it's well suited for the car's design and not overdone by any means, but I am sure this will not stop anyone from adding their own creative touch to the spoiler of their Civic Si, as we've seen in the past. Moving down, we will see the C-shaped rear taillights that wrap around the top in one continuous shape. I think it looks cool, especially at night, and honestly, I think this design will age well, even in 10 years from now. Last but not least is the HDMI port, the exhaust tip. If you haven't noticed it by now, the 10th generation Civic SIs went with a hexagonal exhaust tip, which looks a lot like the HDMI port on your computer, as you'll see here. I honestly think they should have just kept it circular like in the Civic Sport Touring model and the Civic Type R, minus obviously for the Civic Type R, the center third exhaust tip in the middle. It's a little try-hard in my opinion, and the memes are already taken over the internet with this HDMI looking exhaust tip. Stepping inside the car, it'll be immediately recognizable to other 10th generation Civic owners, but there is a good amount of unique touches going on in the interior because this is an Si. The first being the manual shift knob. This is the highlight of the Si, and the fact that Honda still only sells this car in a manual is a great testament to their commitment to the enthusiast driving audience. This car is fully loaded with interior options that include customizable gauge cluster, which you can toggle to anything like a shift light, a G meter, a boost gauge. The center console consists of a 7-inch touchscreen, which comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. From a stylistic standpoint, this car has faux carbon fiber panels, which I'll leave up to you to decide whether you're a fan of this or not. I'm personally indifferent about it. The seats in this car, on the other hand, are some of the best out there. The bolsterings are amazing and they feel as good as they look. The only downside is that they come in cloth, but honestly, it's really comfortable. Last but not least is the 3 aluminum face pedals for shifting, braking, and going fast. Getting into the tech specs for this car, it's powered by the 1.5 liter turbo 4-cylinder pushing out 205 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque. It's the first turbo engine Civic from the factory and is part of Honda's Earth Dream engine series. The engine's made it to a 6-speed manual transmission, which feels great as we'll see in the driving portion. Okay, let's get into the cold start, as I'm sure that's what you want to hear next. Please smash that subscribe button and like button if you're enjoying this video so far. It does mean a lot to me, and this is one of the few times I can actually make a request in the video, so please, that'd mean a lot to me. Thank you. All right, I'm done. Listen to the car.
All right guys, get in the car, we're gonna take it on a drive and just see how it feels. Okay, one thing we just kind of got stumped on already is the electronic parking brake. So it's a little unique in the sense that it's not actually, there's no handbrake, which I'm used to kind of seeing in manual cars. This one's completely electronic, so you gotta actually press it down while you're pressing on the brakes. It'll disengage, and now all the braking force is coming from the brake pedal. So we're gonna see how this thing feels. Oh, just trying to get used to the clutch here. Oh, okay. All right, we got it. Nice. Okay, so clutch isn't too bad. Dang, the steering feels. Oh my god, this steering wheel feels really nice. Oh, okay. Kind of messed up that shift. Sorry. All right. Oh yeah, beautiful view. Dang, the shift. Okay, so first impression, just like getting in the car and just getting situated, is how nice the shifter feels. I'll let this guy go. It's got like a little metal cap on the front, and it feels nice when it's cold, but I'm sure if it's hot outside, that's something you don't want to touch when you first get in the car. But there's a nice little leather part on the side, and you can use that to shift. So, okay, it's 50 miles an hour, but you know what? I'm sorry. Oh man. Okay, that was pretty fun. This car has some low end torque, and I mean, I barely even pushed it. I barely even started driving it, and I can already tell it's got some good torque. So, all right, let's see how this thing feels real quick. Oh, yo, this thing freaking flies. I think you can kind of hear some turbo boost a little bit. It's very slight, but it's there, which is really cool. Man, and the clutch is not bad. It engages pretty quickly. Shifting between gears. Gee, this thing's pretty good. I just love how short the throws are on the shifter. I think that's like a nice nice feature. What about here? Oh, let's see. All right. But no, overall, man, the clutch is really easy to learn. Like hold on, what's that? I gotta slow down. Jeez. But yeah, oh my god. All right, what was I even saying? I completely lost my train of thought. This thing's fun. I mean, I'm just trying to find opportunities to really like give it to see how it feels from a performance standpoint. And I mean, it does kind of respond differently from depending on my throttle position in terms of like how aggressive the engine revs. And I don't know if that's going to change when I press the sport button. So we'll try that here on this light. So I'm going to go into sport mode, set sport on, and then we'll way quick. Yeah, I think it revs a lot more easily with the sport mode. That's actually a pretty big difference. I feel like when in the regular mode you're on it and it's not like inclined to rev as freely, and I think that's just for fuel economy's sake. It really wants to know if you really want to give it gas or not. But yeah. All right, so we're gonna do a U-turn here real quick. Get on it a little bit with a shift light. Oh! Oh man, I got a little bit of wheel trip there going into second, but I guess that's more operator error. Go to the circle here. Some gas here. There you go. Okay, there we go. No, it's got the power you need for day to day, and then also just for fun driving. The suspension loads up pretty nice, going into the circle, getting it on that turn. I don't really doubt its abilities if you're gonna ever go like candy carbon in this. Obviously, I'm not gonna really push it that hard here in the streets. Yes, you notice the hill hold let off there. It keeps the hill hold, so the way it works is it'll keep out for a little bit for you to get the bite point let off, but it won't hold it for that long. So it kind of went back there because I took a little while, but okay, hold up. Dang. All right, that's never gonna get old. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thumbs up if you guys like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff in the future. I got a lot of cool things planned coming up. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.